I love Caleb Williams, and I understand what you're going to see right now. It didn't look very, very good, okay? That's fine. Lamar Jackson, when he came into the league, Lamar Jackson couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, okay? I heard that story. Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL. You're going to learn from your mistakes. You have Ben Johnson there. He's a great coach, and he knows the quarterback play. Here's another one that came into the league that when he came into the league as a player, a second-round draft pick, and he's one of the greatest, more accurate quarterbacks of all time in Drew Brees. Remember when he was drafted by the San Diego Chargers? When he stepped on a football field his rookie season? Remember Schottenheimer there? Remember that? I remember it very, very well. And what happened? Drew Brees was throwing the ball in the dirt. He couldn't be accurate. He wasn't accurate, and everybody was like, oh, is this guy going to be good? Did San Diego make a mistake drafting him in the second round? Let's be honest. I understand you're going to see video. I know everybody's going to be speaking about it, how embarrassing it is. I don't think Chicago has anything to worry about. He's the closest thing to Aaron Rodgers. He's got a great coach there. He's got a tremendous amount of weapons over there in Chicago. And he's got an unbelievable running game with the acquisitions they made in the offseason. Stop it. Stop with this garbage that you see a post and he couldn't hit a broadside of the barn because he was on a football field at a practice. Wait and just let the kid develop under Ben Johnson. It's so stupid. It's a terrible story, and I don't understand why the media wants to throw this guy under the bus.
Well, yeah, the hype of the number one pick is going to come with that in comparison to a lot of these other quarterbacks that it's going to be like. But I think when you look at Caleb Williams' second-half numbers, his accuracy numbers were definitely better. That's an up sign for him. Ben Johnson has a tricky offense, and we've seen him already. You were talking about it with Ariel before, Jabba, these baseball versus football, like who disciplines more type thing. Ben Johnson's disciplined Caleb Williams. He's disciplined DJ Moore when he wasn't running the proper routes. Like, he's being a very hard-nosed coach. And we've talked about it with Caleb Williams, the adversity aspect, too, that he didn't have because Lincoln Riley was much more of a laid-back coach. But it still is not something that I would worry about just with a drills into a
He
net.
had Matt Eberflus coaching him for the past year and a half. Please. Matt Eberflus. Stop. Ben Johnson will get this guy in a tip-top shape. Stop with it.
Yeah, and also, again, the offensive line is better. We've talked about it. That was, I think, the main problem. I mean, he held the ball along a little bit, fine. But the offensive line was so bad last year in pass protection. I think only the Dolphins were worse in pass blocking last year. And now you got a couple new linemen, too, to go along with those skill players that he's already pretty familiar with outside of the tight end Loveland that they drafted.
Yeah, I don't get the whole I mean, that's like, oh, you had a crappy spring training. Like, nobody cares. Like, maybe he's working on different arm slots. Like, maybe he's working on something that we don't see. Like, and they're trying to make up something, right, to create a narrative and whatever. But maybe that was one of the 15 drills that they did. They just happened to get that one, on a phone or camera or whatever.
Well, Jabba, the thing that scared most people is in that practice that preceded that or was right after it, he was 5 of 17 with 3 interceptions. People were just tearing apart. Again, practice. But one of the takes that I heard about...
Practice?
Well, you're right. Practice? You can squawk like that all you want. But, Errol, there is some validity to the type of offense Ben Johnson wants to run. If you think about what Jared Goff was doing, you're in a pocket. It's all on timing, precision routes. And Caleb Williams, like you say, is like Aaron Rodgers, who's trying to get out of the pocket and create after the structure of the play kind of breaks down. That's not exactly what Ben Johnson wants to do, so people are concerned. And if Caleb can't pick up more of a pocket-style presence, we may have some real issues by the first 5 weeks of the season.
He'll be fine. I do not believe...
Probably right.
He'll be fine. This guy's got tremendous amount of talent. He's got a great arm. He can move inside and out of the pocket. He does cry a lot when he makes a mistake. We've seen that before at USC. But nevertheless, the kid's got a tremendous amount of talent, and he fits the mold of what Ben Johnson is trying to run and how he wants to run his offense. Relax, guys. Media, zipper your lips and let this kid develop.